My brother, good to see you, man.
Already, man. I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, yeah, me
So,
too. I'm trying to sort out the chat.
yeah, I see you. I see you. I see you getting it going, man.
The chat. Yeah. Shout out to Smock. Smock is on the live as well.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
see. I
Shout
see.
out to Smock. Smock is on the live as well.
Okay, yeah, I see. I see. Let me turn
Okay,
down.
I think there's like an echo. I don't know how to stop that.
Yeah, let me turn off a couple of these things I got going on in the background. What about now? Is it gone?
Hang on. Can you hear that?
The echo should be gone now. I turned the YouTube off.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, I just got you on screen, so I'm not even. I don't even have
Oh,
to
okay,
mute
yeah,
you.
it should be gone now.
Yeah, man. So what's going on with you, brother?
Yeah, just chilling, man. Let's talk about this recent DeFi rug pulls, man.
How about
You
that
know we got wrecked this year, right?
stable fund was a that's the one today, huh? Stable fund?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, man. That's insane.
Say,
I,
yeah, yeah. What's that? The third one this week?
I just seen your video, your drip video you dropped. That was fire.
Say, man, I had to kick up a little dust, man. We got the same guys doing the same videos every day, man. Same stuff,
Oh,
same thing. Just
you know you called it. I
yeah,
I
yeah,
actually went back and I watched your previous video, the one you did like a couple months ago,
yeah. It was back in May.
and word for word, verbatim, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was an easy call.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that was insane. People wouldn't listen. They didn't really pay attention to you, and you called it.
yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of people told me I didn't know what I was talking about. The reservoir and tax vault, and it was like, man, were you in stable
Shout out to
fund?
Smart. No, no, I was not in the stable fund. Thank God. Luckily,
Yeah, yeah. I
because
was.
here's the thing, my two Satoshi. Like I knew who they were. Like I made videos about these guys like back in January when they were stable one, because I seen them playing around when they were on Matic.
I saw you say
Yeah,
that.
they came up with a website says like 7% a day, and I'm like, nah, this ain't sustainable. Ran for about a month, and then they just took everybody. Like whatever Michael did, he already did it back in January, and then I made a video about it. So
I
him
saw
and
your
his
video.
dev, yeah, him and his dev, Mike up guy, they created like allegedly maticstaker.io, and then they turned that into stable one, and then they wanted to create their own stable coin. All of them platforms rugged people, and they never gave the money back. They just moved to another version. So they were moving from blockchain to blockchain, just rugging people.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do. Reinvent themselves, and
Yeah, that's insane.
it, the funny thing is people keep telling investors, but it's like the main thing they say is you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
It's easy to see. It's
yeah,
easy to see.
exactly. They have no clue. And guys like us, like we've seen things like this happen. And when we try to call them out on it, we're the bad guys now. We're the fathers, and
Yeah, yeah. I like it though.
and the good
I like
guys. Yeah, I like it. Being the bad guy is good sometimes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like it. I like it because it's almost like good guys against the bad guys. It's like I ain't trying to be that. Come on, man. Some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what? Check this out, Nakamoto. Have you noticed how Binance man got all the scammers, all the dudes who anonymous? and they just
Yeah.
keep running the same play over and over again. It's like they in bed with these devs, getting money on the
Yeah.
back end, and just feeding them fresh meat every 2 weeks,
Mm.
every 3 weeks, over and over again.
Yeah, I think it seems like a conspiracy where, like, you notice how one goes down and immediately just jump into the next platform. I'm like, how do they come up with these platforms so fast?
They
That's
got them on.
crazy. And sometimes, yeah, we got sometimes they get caught up with it. That with Furia, I looked at it. I'm like, okay, they're going on for a few months. It's LMS. Let's see if this how this thing goes, because we finally have something that's stable. But it wasn't. It's all algorithmic. Like they ragging people on the low, knowing that they cannot afford to pay everybody. So what happens next is like, can't nobody get their money back?
I was looking at Fury a while ago, and I think it's at 89 cents. It's
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
be
Look at that,
$92.
89 cents. That is crazy.
It's
That was I don't know how do you say that, but that was like the straw that broke the camel's back. After that, I was like, nah, this is the last $1,000 I'm putting into this one. It's trash because we already got killed with drip and that.
yeah, man. Drip was cool while it was running. You know what I mean? While it was doing its thing. But
Yeah,
when I start seeing, you know what I'm saying, started cool. He seemed like he a cool dude, but just when they just kept saying this is
yeah.
a good buying price, this is a good buying price, I kept saying,
You know what it is, my two sisters. I think Sana's like a good salesman. He can sell you.
yeah.
He can
That's why
sell anything.
I said it's like the hood. You know, we know,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. We know game when you hear it. So if you don't know it, it's like you can't hear dudes run the game on you, man. It's like, man, these dudes run the game, man. They just, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like slick talkers in the hood.
Man, that's insane. Smack said, I'm getting a lot of feedback, so I need to learn how to disable the feedback
Oh, you man,
because this is like my first. I don't know how to disable that.
might have to when we go out and come back in.
Hang on. Yeah, let me try that again.
Okay.
So, all right, can you hear me? No, I can't hear you. I can't hear my two Satoshi. Hang on, I'm
Yeah,
see how do you disable.
I muted my microphone.
Is that good, Smock? I'm still getting a feedback from me. Like, okay.
Let me go out and come back in.
All right, hang on.
I'm gonna go out and come back in. All right.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yo, guys, can you hear me? Smart, can you hear me? I don't know if Smart and them can hear me. Yo, yeah, I think I'm still getting a feedback loop. Can you hear that?
Now I can't hear it. I can only hear you.
Yeah, yeah. I can hear you as well, but I think Smack is saying that my mic is getting like a feedback loop or something. To remove that.
Okay. Mhm.
All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess we just gonna have to roll with it. This is my first one, so I don't know how none of this works.
Yeah, I was trying to.
You know what it was, my two Satoshi? Like when you hit me up the other day, I was trying to set up Streamlabs and all these other things, and I just couldn't get my way around it. I'm like, how do you do this? How do you do it? And yeah, I'm still working on that. So they reckon I need to download a software that does all of that.
Let me try something real quick.
Yeah.
Because I was doing this. I was doing it on Streamlabs a while ago, and I had started a stream.
Yeah.
I just ended it because I didn't know what I was doing either.
It's the first thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Let me see.
We old school, because my two sisters, we old school.
How old are you, bro?
Yeah. I'm in my
How
30s.
old are you? See, I'm.
You're 50 years old. Look at that. OG in the game.
Let me try to bring you on. I'm going to try to bring you on my stream.
Smock said, let's roll with it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Smock, I think
Roll
my
with it.
two Satoshi gonna try bring me with on his screen.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Let me run you through my stream yard. You got stream yard?
Okay, let me unmute that. Uh, I think I got StreamYard. I might have that.
That's that's what all the big boys use. We're gonna have to play with this tomorrow offline.
Mm. Hang on, guys. We're just working on it now.
Yeah, hey man, we that I wanted. I started to tell you that earlier. Let's try to work out some of these kinks before we go live. But you know how
Yeah.
we do.
But you know me. I thought it was just roll it. Let's get it.
I wanted to jump on your live you did last time. Um,
Yeah.
when you was talking about the power man, that was some real conversation you were giving.
Oh yeah, that was me and Smuck and them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was some real conversation, man. You know, I've only been in crypto for about I'm going on 2 years. So to hear a vet like you know,
Mm.
and I've been giving Muddy more a hard time, but he gives some good information too. Yeah,
Yeah, Muddy's
I've
in
been
there
giving.
too. Shout out to Muddy, man. The thing is, Muddy is like an OG. Like he's you check his channel out. It goes back 4 years, like long time. Now, he's been in the game for a minute,
Yeah,
so he's
yeah.
got a lot of
I've listened.
wisdom as well. Like he was on the DeFi side.
Yeah, I've listened to every Muddy Mo video.
Yeah, he's the goat.
I
Muddy.
I found Muddy through Stunner.
Mm, look at that.
That's how I found. That's how I found Muddy through Stunner.
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
about a
I
year
found.
and
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. I found Mari through Smart. Smart always used to hit me up on Twitter and say, "Yo, pull up on this guy. Pull up on Mari." I'm like, "Who's Mari Mo?" And then I start checking on his channel. I'm like, "Yo, yeah, Mari is the he's the goat."
yeah. I like giving him a hard time because they be giving us Gen X's a hard time. So I, I left a
Mari,
comment. Giving,
yeah, Mari be shooting
I
at
left,
everybody. Gen Z's, Gen X.
say, man, I gave Buddy a hard time. He was coming. He was like, "What you talking about?" I was like, "I didn't even say nothing." I was like, I had to, I had to, I had to mess with him one time, man. But you know, what I'm saying, it's all good because it's all fun to me,
Yeah,
man. It's all fun.
yeah.
Let me check out our right?
The thing though that we all have in common, if you look at us, like me, you, the likes of Marimo and all the other guys, we just want a better DeFi space.
Man,
That's the reason
man.
why I like his movement, the Mari crypto movement. If you look at it, despite all the back and forths and everything, everybody just wants a safer DeFi space where we can, at least most of us can win, get something out of this.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all it is.
I thought we was work. I thought we had something, man, with what Forex was building until he paused the animal farm and you know what he did with the Rev token. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
mm,
I heard about those stories, the Rev tokens and everything that transpired before actually Drip came into the picture, and that yeah,
yeah.
Drip was just like a marketable product. They marketed it really well, and it kind of went mainstream for a little bit, but the mistake they made, they just got too greedy, bro. You cannot have a few different maxed out wallets on the side and everybody else is just rolling. You're just eating off everyone else, especially if you like you have 5 6 7 guys with large wallets of accounts. They got their families involved in this and all this other stuff. Of course, it's kind of like the same thing that happened recently with the other one, Optimus Trees.
I've been watching that one, but I don't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot
That,
about what was going on in the background. You know what I mean?
if you look at that one, that's Drip 2.0 pretty much. You got a couple people that got in on the pre-sale. They got their families involved, and then they took advantage of the platform. They got greedy, and everyone else just became the exit liquidity.
Same old, same thing.
Same on, just regurgitated Ponzi. That's what they do. That's how they move.
That's
That's
wild,
why I be
man.
telling people, yo, build your Bitcoin stacks, your altcoin stacks, because those ones will never let you down.
That's the best starting spot to me. I mean, because when the bull
Yeah.
market come back around or before it, you'll
Yes.
already be in position with hundreds of thousands of the main
Yeah,
blockchain coins.
exactly. That's what
So
I tell people. If you're the little fish, you can get there. You just gotta stack your altcoins, and then just wait for a bull market to come in and to reward you.
yeah. I see what you got going on, Cardano.
Man, yeah, definitely. That one, man, that one made me a lot of money last bull cycle, man. I was just 2019, 2020, those 2 years when it was low, 4 cents, 5 6 7 cents. Once it hit like 15, 20 cents, I stopped buying. I was like, I have enough. But
Right.
just compounding that and watching them roll out everything else that they promised that they said that they were going to do, they did it, and then it hit at least $3. If you bought from where when I bought in at like 5 cents, 6 7 8 cents, you would have
Yeah,
been
you
good
still
at
up.
$2.50. Yeah, still up to this day. That's what I tell people. This is what I'm trying to do with H bar, and that once I see the next big tech, like every bull cycle with crypto, I notice these new technologies that come out. Yeah, 2017 you have ICO pre-sale, and then 2021 you have the metaverses, the NFTs, and all of these projects. The next lot, I'm looking at distributed ledger technologies. So
Yeah,
that's why I'm
I saw
kind
you.
of big on HBAR. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your videos on it, man. I've been looking at H bar, but since I'm 2 years in, it's almost like there's
Mm.
21,000 different coins. So it's like I know about the
Yes.
ISO was ISO two
Yeah,
thousand.
220 tokens. Yeah.
Right, right. So I've been looking at that, but it's like even then, so many of them. It's like I don't know which one of them to go
Yes.
hard
Yeah.
into. Yeah,
That's the thing. You gotta select a good 5 or 10 that you roll with, and then you just close your eyes, because don't look at something else, because then you're gonna be spreading your hands too thin.
yeah.
And yeah.
I only see Smock in the chat. I see him asking what we doing with Hex, what's we doing with
Oh,
Avo.
Hex, yeah. Smart actually has a good strategy. My two Satoshi. Yeah. So Smart is using Zen to get himself either more Hex or more of his favorite cryptos, which is good actually. You can mint it, sell it for your favorite cryptos if you don't like Zen.
That's why I don't understand why the Hex community going so crazy about Zen. It's like
Yeah, about
just
Zen, I'm like, it's free.
mint it and dump it. What y'all tripping
Mint it
about?
and dump it if you don't like it. That's what I'm saying. Once Smack said that, he hit me up on Twitter. I was like, Smack, this is the best idea, actually. You can use Zen to buy more Hex if you don't like Zen.
That's what I the way that the Hex community has went at Zen. I just was like y'all,
Yeah.
the same gatekeeping the Bitcoiners did to Hex is what I see so many Hexicans doing with Zen. And I'm like, if you do it with them,
Yes.
now I
Yes.
understand Richard. I understand Richard Hart is a maxi. He only want to talk about his own coins. That's cool.
Yeah.
But the whole community is like, what
Yeah.
what y'all what y'all doing?
Yeah.
I
That's
don't.
I think they just kind of got mad because Zen kind of stole the spotlight.
It ain't through
Imagine,
it.
like, Zen launched. Yeah, Zen is only about 60 days old, and it rolled on every single chain, and everyone likes it. They're like, all I gotta do is mint it. It's actually a smart way to onboard new people into crypto.
Yeah, I see Smock saying. I've seen quite a few people saying that Jack tried to vampire, but I was
Mm,
there.
yeah.
I was there when Jack first got introduced, and it was like it seemed like to me that the Hexican was trying to pull him into the conversation. Now, what was going on behind the scenes? Like, if he was trying to make, hey, get me on your show, whatever. You never know that. But it just seemed like
Mm,
they were bringing him in with open arms.
yes.
And
That's what it seems. It seems like Richard pulled him in and said, "Hey, you're welcome. You can flaunt your stuff because you're Google's 21st employee and all of that." He welcomed them.
right, and then
Yeah,
at the
it's not
same
like
time,
Jack came in there and said, "Give me all your community."
but that's the sentiment that I get from a lot of Hexicans. It's like I said, maybe it's some things that went on behind the scenes that you know I don't
Yeah.
I don't even try to act like I know all of the inner workings because I don't follow 100 different
Mm,
Hexicans. I only follow. I know I
yeah.
was only following maybe 6, 7. I made a couple of videos, what I'm saying, but my first exposure to hexes, I was going at Richard hard because of
Mm,
how he got on the Gentleman of Crypto show and was
mm,
throwing shade at Reggie Milton with that low key um, boy talk, the way he was kind of going at
mm,
Reggie Milton. And, I was like, wait a minute, who was this?
yeah.
So I had been watching Richard when he was long
Mm,
hair, room with the candles. I was like, so what? I was like, but
yeah.
I understand, because Reggie was going hard at Hicks, calling it a scam.
Yeah, he was attacking them.
Yeah, it was just some of the way he was saying some old let's just say I'm from Texas. So
Mm,
let's just say I'm from Texas and I know
you
when I hear certain
understand?
type of,
Yeah.
yeah, certain type of talk, it's like, wait a minute, you going a whole
Mm,
different way with the just yeah.
mm,
So I made several videos
yeah. Going hard at him.
hard
Yeah,
on
he's a
Rich.
very polarizing character. Richard Hart.
I don't like
Smart said,
who
yeah. Jack started to try to diss hex code and called Ricky a scammer or something. Yeah, I mean, first they got introduced. I think Jack Levin knew that he was going to create hex, but then he attacked Richard, and then they started going back and forth.
yeah. Like I said, but also you never know what's being said behind closed doors. Kind of like Sam Bankman-Fried was doing Binance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like having these backroom conversations, at parties and things like that. So that's why I say I never really know what type of things Jack was saying about Rich. He would
Mm,
say one thing on Twitter, but then in closed doors behind the scenes, be saying some other little slick things and be like, that's why
yeah.
I try to get a Hexkins hey man, y'all know more than I do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to but I kept saying vampire attack and calling vaporware and attack by bot. It's a whole bunch of things. I was, I'm like, y'all going hard on Zen.
Yeah.
Actually making it more popular. And I see a lot of Hexkins that's
Mm,
kind of sliding away, like Trayvon. His
yeah.
character sliding away.
See, here's the thing though. They thought 10,000X was only on the way up, like it's going to go up forever. But they didn't expect the hex to retrace so hard. It's back down to like 2 cents.
I
That is
did.
why I always tell people, like in crypto, you never miss out. Just wait, the prices will come back down, you can get in.
So when you think it's gonna after the halving, you think it's gonna take towards the end of 2024 before we really see
Yeah, the
something
bull market, I think, is going to start sometimes between April, May to 2024. That's the Bitcoin halving. So at that point, you're looking at May 2023. So we have another 6 to 8 months, which is the best time to buy Bitcoin and crypto. Is exactly 1 year before the Bitcoin halving. If you want to be ahead of everybody, exactly 1 year before, and then the best time to sell it is exactly 1 year after the halving. So which is sometimes in April or May 2025.
see man, this my first bear market. I've never
Yeah.
seen this before. Man,
Oh, you just started.
yeah. So I'm watching
you,
projects crash and burn. It's like, God, oh, snatching. I was like,
yeah.
but I watched a
Your
gentleman of
first bear market.
yeah, yeah. So I'm like, God damn. Well, the scammers and the attacks and the projects running out of funding. I'm like, man, I might as well
Yeah.
just buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stick with the top 10 until regulations come
Yes.
through. Yeah, just kind of stand back and watch.
That is the best thing. Your first bowl, don't give your money to any more smart contracts. Just yeah, stack up as much altcoins and BTC as you can, and then use that money to get into the next DeFi rollouts. Because here's the thing, the next big one always comes. Like 4 years ago, we was talking about BitConnect. This was 2017. That was the biggest. That was the drip back then. When people say drip connect, oh, the OGs know what BitConnect did.
So, because I heard Bitcoin made him a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Until it,
A ton load of money. I made a few $1,000s in it myself, but what happened was whatever happened to Furio is the exact same ending. Hey, we got DDoS attacked. There's a guy using a robot, and he's using 100,000 bots trying to log into our site. The site just keeps going down every day, and then comes to find out the SEC sent them a letter low key, and it was your state,
Texas,
the state of the state of Texas sent BitConnect because a couple of people from Texas started shilling BitConnect hard to their churches, communities, everything, and then the state of Texas says, "Hey, cease and desist." Yeah, you are operating illegal Ponzi scheme.
That's Texas. That
That's
that was
Texas.
that's
Texas
what I was
don't
saying about
play.
Hex. That's what I was saying about Hex. It was like, man, you
Yeah.
do know y'all keep going around the countryside. I don't know about everywhere else, but I know down here. Shit.
Them country people don't play. You touch their money because they work hard for it.
And they got connections, man. It's the connections. You can say what they can't do, and then you get that
Yes.
letter in the mail, and it's like they gonna lock me up. Yeah, they gonna lock.
That's
Yeah, bro.
exactly what happened.
Gonna lock you up, dude. That's what they do down here. You know, especially when they
Yeah.
see us making
Yeah.
money,
Yeah.
bro.
They hate that.
Oh
They
man,
hate that.
they see
Kinda
us, and they
when
say,
they see that, they're like, yeah,
yes, sir, is making that money, bro.
yeah.
Whoa. Wait, no.
Where you get
Everybody,
that from? Yeah.
yeah, they gonna want to know where you got that from. Who? And they gonna keep on pressuring you till you give up a name. Give us a name.
Yeah.
Give us a name.
Yeah.
Give us a name.
That's
Yeah, man.
exactly what happened. People were saying there was groups and churches, and you know the sad ending of my two Satoshi for BitConnect. Some people have lost their lives as far as Australia behind BitConnect. There's a guy on YouTube way back in 2017. I used to watch his videos. Him and his wife always used to shill BitConnect. They have like over 100,000, and then they mortgage their house. They put it into BitConnect. And then soon as the Texas hit them with a cease and desist, and then some other states in the US said, not, no more. And then the whole thing collapsed. As soon as BitConnect, the token went from $400 to like $2 overnight.
So really, BitConnect really wasn't a scam. It was just the people came in and shut it down. Oh, it was a Ponzi,
Yeah,
right? But
it was a
until they
Ponzi.
came along, until they came along and messed the money up, it would have kept rolling, wouldn't it?
It would have kept rolling. And here's the beauty about it wasn't like a drip 1% a day thing. You was getting paid up to 1% a day, which means some days it'll be 0.5%. Some days it'll be like 0.2%. So depend. So the bot would regulate how much you would get paid because it was just a trading bot that was non-existent.
So this I do, man. Listen, bro.
That's what I say, my two Satoshi. Look, all of these DeFi projects, it's the same thing.
I said because I remember when Stunner kept. So I've been following Stunner for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I was going to a couple of projects with him. I was like, man, how you making money? We getting wrecked, dude. What's going on?
Because he knows. He's been in DeFi for a minute.
Yeah, so
Here's the thing. He anticipates when he knows when to get in and when to get out. He knew exactly like their sales pitch. If you know their sales pitch, like trading bot, oh, that's another BitConnect. I know exactly how to play this one. It's one of those. But here's the thing though, they don't tell you, they don't tell the newbies up front. This is the beef I had with them. It's like, you're not telling the newbies what all of these things are. That's why I came in the game just flaming all of them. Because they were blatantly just onboard people without fully explaining the background of what these platforms do. The likes of Drip were given birth from a BitConnect and P3D. There's another one, a Mighty Satoshi, called Proof of Weak Hands.
I've heard him talk about that one.
Yes, that was the very first smart contract. Proof of Weak Hands was the first one that introduced taxes in the thing. So 10% in.
Yeah, I was wondering where this came from, man. All this 10% in.
That's P3D.
This don't make no sense, man. That's like the government. Yeah. So y'all.
That one started on Ethereum.
Okay, you don't want to pay
It
the
was two
government.
guys that started though, and those were the first two devs in DeFi. The first smart contract in DeFi was proof of weak hands. And then 10% in, 10% compound, 10% out. And it was just proof of weak hands. The weakest hands would lose. Until one day, the developer took 800 Ethereum out of it. Boom. Dragged everybody and just left.
Yeah, yeah.
And
See,
then Richard
here's
Hart was watching proof of weak hands. Here's another story. Richard Hart was watching proof of weak hands. If you study the hex code, my Two Satoshi, it is very similar to proof of weak hands. In fact, some of the writings in hex code, those 400 lines of code,
right.
it were taken from P3, inspired by P3D. This is the
For
reason why
real.
Richard Hart was able to hold the liquidity into hex for so long, so he can drag the prices up so far. This is why he 10,000x.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
all connected. Richard,
Okay.
Richard, Richard, back in 2017, he used to preach, yo, like it's not about this is a scam and that's a scam. Richard's ideology was we can use the scammers' tactics without scamming people and create a token where we can all make money out of. This was his dream, and he accomplished it with Hex.
I keep hearing him say that. I make it look like a
Yes,
scam to keep people
yes,
from
but
getting
it's not.
scammed. Yeah.
Yeah,
I keep hearing him say that
but
over and over again, man.
and he did it. That's what he was doing with Hex. For from 2017, 2018, that's what he was working on. A product that looked like a scam, but he would do everything in his power to fight off the SEC and regulation and all of that. And he took something from P3D. He took something from a lot of these different codes,
It
and
made
he
this it
came up
made
with
it
Hex.
made it seem like he's a genius because he wrote it from
Yes.
scratch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of
He said because in his mind, I used to watch his older live streams. He always used to preach back then. We can use scammer tactics and Ponzinomics to put in our coin to make it succeed, where the thing is not necessarily a scam.
that's
It's
cold,
all
man.
connected.
See, this when I started this is what I did, man. I went back and I watched all of Stunner videos. Most people don't
Yeah,
do this. I literally sat
yeah,
there and scrolled back 2-3 years ago, and I started watching what he was doing. I did it with Muddy. I did it with you. I did it with
yeah.
Crypto Slow. All you guys as vets in this place, in this space, and that's
Yeah.
what I've been doing for the last. You see my video slow down, and over the
Mm.
last 3-4 months when I'm driving trucks, I just been listening to all y'all old videos. That's why I ain't
Studying
got
the
burnt.
game. Yeah.
That's why I ain't got burnt on no more. Drip was it.
Mm.
That was the last one I've been watching. Furio, Ooze, Finance, and MDB. I just been watching. I ain't invested in
Mm.
none of that. No, because I
Yeah.
said, okay, it's the same game over and over.
Good
My
call. Yeah. If you sit back for a minute and you watch how they all move, you know it's a chess game.
yeah, yeah,
And the
yeah, yeah.
smartest ones always win first. That's why Stunner makes videos sometimes to be like, hey, your stupid ass is late. that's that's why he always says that, but he doesn't give you the context. He doesn't give people he always says that. He's not for, GED, what do you call it? GED, you have to graduate first and all of this
Yeah,
other stuff,
yeah,
because this is
yeah, yeah,
this is how the baton was handed over to him. These
yeah,
people are
yeah.
chosen. They don't even know they're chosen. Like Big Connect promoters were chosen. Drip promoters, the biggest ones right now, chosen. Like whoever's making these smart contracts in the background, they're the big winners.
Right.
I always say the developers.
That's why I made that influencers or sellouts video because after the
Mm,
studying for
yeah,
so long, I started peeping was because I'm in a lot of these guys Telegram groups. I just don't say nothing, so I'm seeing the
yeah.
conversations that they're having. I'm watching other
Mm.
contributors coming to their chat, and I'm peeping what they saying, and I'm like, oh, these dudes run a hell of a
If I
He's
showed
still
you the
my
emails, like they approached me multiple times to say, "Yo, just dead it. We want you to comply. We will pay you such and such, and you just promote us, like promote DeFi, and we'll pay you." I'm like, "Nope, your money is no good to me because I've seen what it did to other influencers years ago.
They
They
approached me,
they
bro.
they took money, they got too comfortable, and then SEC and regulation. You don't want all that mess."
I get it.
Yeah,
I get
that's why I
the
always say, if I
I get
talk
emails
about
too.
any, that's why I don't even want to create a team, my Satoshi. I'm like, nah, y'all are, nah,
You see,
I know.
yeah, that's why I've never dropped a referral link ever.
Nah,
That's why you see I've never done that. Yeah,
nah.
because when
Because
I start getting
when you understand the game, like you would see,
yeah, I've seen it, and I was like, damn, these dudes
they
cutthroat, and
them
I was
peep
getting
game. They
yeah some real shady ones, and I was like, I go look at the platform, and I'd be like, man, I'm not putting, no, man, I'm not. I'm not even going. They be in my comment section. I'll delete the. You know what I'm saying? I'll delete the message. I mean, I delete the comment. I don't
yeah,
even want them dropping names in my comment section like that. I do all that
man,
type of stuff. I do every
that's
video, dude.
dangerous. That's dangerous. You see, I've been warning them. Like, remember months ago in January or February, I was telling people these YouTubers gonna wind up changing their channel's name because you cannot associate your name through with
With,
one Ponzi scheme and you just write it down. You're gonna have to write it down to death.
yeah, yeah.
And look
They
what's
change,
happening.
they change your name to the full form.
I tell people and they think I'm a hater. When I'm speaking 2018, what I've seen, 2017, what I've seen. These people were not here.
Yep. I see the Driptopians, and I'm not calling their name trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to throw shade. Just I'm like, why would you name your channel Drip this or Drip that or Drip or Hex this or
That's where
Hex
I was
that?
coming from. This is why I was telling them, yo, you can't write out hard for this thing.
And now you
Because
stuck in
there was
mindset.
people who were doing that with arbitraging that code. They had the logo, everything, and they were insulting other YouTubers, telling people that our trading bot was the best thing ever. It lasted 8, 9 months, and they rugged everybody and left. And those YouTubers they literally had to delete their channels because once the Ponzi dies, your channel's not relevant anymore. You made hundreds of videos on just one Ponzi scheme platform, and then
Yeah,
it dies. What you gonna do?
yeah. I told Beach Office that. I said, say, bro,
Mm,
I'm riding hard for this one. But when it go down,
yeah,
I don't think you know what I'm saying, you cool, but I don't think you built for them folks knocking on your door, man, offering you 2, 3 years. Not a business pen.
yeah.
So
He's smart though. He's smart though. Beach office. Shout out to him because at least he does other projects other than
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. He started diversifying. I said, hey man,
Yeah, he learns. He started switching. Yeah,
yeah. I
switching
said,
the thing up, like not just staying with the one thing. Like he does sometimes altcoin videos and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, that's the spot right there. If you
yeah,
want to stay in crypto,
yeah. I said he didn't feel bad. Oh, not. No, I know he's
yeah,
going through stuff. That's a cool dude, man.
yeah,
That's one of the few
yeah,
dudes
he's
who
a cool
called me.
dude, man.
Man,
Yeah,
one of the few
yeah,
dudes who called me.
he going through a lot, man. Shout out to him and his missus, man. We wish her well.
Yeah, shout out to him and his missus on the cool, man. I told him that in his comment section too, man. I pray for you, bro. Like I said,
Yeah,
anybody out went at, man, hey, listen. If I go at you, I'm normally gonna say something to you in your comment section. It ain't nothing
yeah,
personal, man. Because I don't see how these dudes get so emotionally attached to a coin that you bought, and you dudes act
always
like,
happen.
yeah, y'all act like like I'm talking about your family or your kids, or it's just a coin. You riding that hard for
You know,
Tesla?
you yeah, you know what it is, my Satoshi.
What is it, man?
They overly invested in it and they think it's the next best thing, but it turns out like this.
Yeah, yeah. I see Crypto Kane talking about drip is still here. Yeah.
Shout out to Crypto King. He's always coming. He's a big dripper. He's got the
Yeah.
new drip logo on his face.
Oh, is that it? Yeah. Hey, man, I'm proud, proud of you, bro. Like I said, if I don't, I ain't never seen nothing like it. What I'm saying, because this crypto market is different than the stock market. You don't see dudes
Yeah.
who buy stock literally ready to catch a flight and fight
Mm.
behind they stock. These dudes be like, oh, I'm riding with Drip and fight go win. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm tripping,
Because they
bro.
never seen a protocol like that pays them 1% a day for that
Yeah.
long. But here's the catch though. Like 1% of zero is still zero. If you can't get $50 today and then $49 tomorrow, and then by the end of the week you're getting paid $20 a day instead of $50. That's not passive income. That's the
Hey, that's why I
game
said,
right there. These
that's
contracts
why,
were designed to fizzle out.
that's why I said Drip to a penny. If it go to a penny, and I wasn't trying, like I know a dude, he said he put 14,000 in. I'm like, if you get a max wallet and it's a penny, dude, 100,000 Drip at a penny is $1,000. Thumbs up, buddy.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
you broke the math. You broke the math on that one. You got him on that one. When you said
Congratulations, bro. You got $100,000 worth of a and man, and I don't think it's gonna go to a penny. I'm just using that as an example. If you put $14,000 in and your max wallet's gonna pay 1,000, dude, where you think your
yeah,
13,000 went to? Oh,
yeah,
yeah, your money gone, bro. Man,
feeding the
stunning,
whales.
yeah, stunning them done cashed out, bro. They gone, but it's still
Done.
paying.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
paying
I
him,
think
not everyone else.
Bank Flow still paying too, right? Yeah, I saw
Yeah, yeah, it
that
is
too.
at 2 cents. Yeah, at two
Yeah,
pennies.
hey man, I know a whole lot of. I got a whole bunch of coins in my D Bank. When I would pull up D Bank, I can see a whole
Yeah,
bunch of coins that ain't worth. They still paying. Well, bro, that you happy,
Smart,
man?
smart, smart said right. They're not transparent. Yeah, hey, Smart knows there's no transparency in this DeFi game, though, bro. It's like here's the thing. They're using the 48 laws of power thing where the game is to be sold, not to be told, or something like that.
Here's
They've
what I
been
noticed
moving
though.
like that for years.
This passive income DeFi is different
Yeah.
than like DeFi on ADA or Ethereum or all.
Yes.
Nah,
Yeah.
this is all.
For me, that's real DeFi because that's real yield. That's real yield. Like the dexes you're investing in, they're actually out there trading, doing real trades, and they said, "Hey guys, today we only made 0.2%." That's why the APY is always adjusted because it's based on how much they made for you per day. That's real DeFi. But this one here, they have to hide the code. That's why I tell people study the word proxy contract. The,
Man,
the dev
I
had
saw
to
the
hide the
drop.
code.
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
that a long time ago. I saw this dude that was talking about the difference between a proxy contract and an immutable
Mm.
contract. And he was showing that, man, listen, that proxy contract can always be changed. I saw that about 8 months ago.
Yeah.
I just never say
Exactly.
nothing. But every time
Yeah.
I see this code, I always pull it up in a difference checker and take a look
Yeah.
and see what the forks are doing and what the difference is. I just don't say nothing because
Yeah.
I've learned.
The
I've learned.
dev can come in.
Yeah, yeah, and I've learned that they
Yeah.
don't care. Most people who invest in passive DeFi passive income, man, you
Yes.
can want, and all you're
They
doing
don't
is just
care because they know it's like it's a super high risk.
yeah,
But the dev can storm in even with the drip contract and say my Two Satoshis wallet got 200,000 thing. I don't like it. He's becoming too big of a whale. Let me
like
blacklist his wallet.
yeah, like he did a couple of times. I think was it when Rev launched?
The
He was
animal farm.
blacklisted. Well, Animal Farm, but he did it when I think when Rev When they went from Rare to the Animal Farm, I think they blacklisted some wallets because they said they were doing something fun, and they was like, "What do you do?" They wouldn't never said it. Just kept saying, "Oh, they were doing something they had no business doing." Well, what did they do?
In the background.
Right. Well, what did they do? Well, we don't want to talk about that. Okay. So when they paused the farm, that's when I was like, is this decentralized finance or is this like gentlemen of crypto? I want to make sure I give them their credit. They call it centralized DeFi, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's CFI.
I think Solana is done. Especially, I didn't until I saw those two prominent NFT move this week. And that was like,
And yeah, and 98% of the Solana devs have left.
yeah, ain't going to
There's only
arbitrum.
about 2% developing there. And the scariest thing is FTX had a ton load of Solana SBF. He had a ton load. So if they caught him and he had to hand some of that back, the liquidators are just gonna have to dump that Solana on the market to pay people back.
That's what happened to Ren. You see, Ren project just died. They just went in and said we're gonna have to shut down Ren version 0.1 because Alameda got, they bought the project. They got too many of the tokens, and I've seen several videos of actually what Alameda is doing behind the scenes. So Ren project is gone. They're going to 2.0, but from what I can see, they're struggling to raise money. So I'm just looking at a whole lot of projects. I don't know if you've seen that list of all the tokens that Alameda had, bro. It's ugly. It's a lot of projects, man.
And that's not just the only thing. This SBF dude was dangerous. Like he was pulling strings behind the scenes to block other, like to boycott other projects. He did it to Cardano. He used to pay people to write bad articles about ADA because he didn't like Cardano. He did it for many months. So Charles had went on a conference one time and they asked him about VCs and why the venture capitalists, the richest billionaires in crypto, they don't like invest Cardano. He said, well, because we don't have any Ponzi-nomics.
Yeah, I saw that. When
Most of the tokens here were owned by the people.
Yeah, that chat that he had sitting on stage with, I don't know if it was
Yes,
Big Page that he was talking to, but
that was dope.
He said it was Big Boy too. That interview he had with Big Boy. He kind of alluded to the same thing too. Yeah, Big Boy.
Yeah, people attacked him a lot, especially back in 2020. My Two Satoshis, they attacked Charles. They said Cardano, VCs don't like it. The rich people investing in it, therefore it's a dud. But look what happened. People were buying FTX and Solana and all these other tokens, and they all down in the dust.
Yeah. Somebody said, "How do you feel about Cardano?" I like Cardano, but here's the thing about Cardano, man. When I look at like DeFi Llama, I can see when it's compared to all the other chains, they still
TVLs are low.
Not just that, they only got 16 dApps. Now I'm in almost all of them, from the Music Swap to Mint Swap to Wing Riders to I'm on Milkomator. I'm all over Cardano. But when it comes to like innovation,
they take their time. They're slow movers.
They ain't on the level of an Arbitrum, where these guys
You know why? Because he's taking the Lovelace approach. Like that Cardano approach, like a peer-reviewed scientific research. So basically, he would go and say, "My Two Satoshi, write a paper about this DeFi DEX we about to create on the protocol. It have to be safe." But then he would get like 3 or 4 guys that are just as skilled as you, and they would all write scientific research, and then they would have to discuss it around the room. And it's a long process, and then finally they would roll out something. This is the reason why people don't really like rocking with Cardano like that, because they take their time. They on the security side, the safety. That's why you don't see a lot of DeFi scams. None of that stuff built on Cardano.
Not yet, but here's the thing.
Coming.
Even if you take your time to build it, man, you think Do you think they ain't gonna?
Yeah.
They ain't for the snatch the draws off Cardano, man. As soon as that TVL gets high, the test is
They're
gonna
gonna come
come.
in.
Man, they gonna come hard when they get enough. When they get enough attack services and different
Yes.
vectors they can attack. But
Yeah.
it's a different language, and they had to rewrite a whole new language and scripting and all that type of stuff. So,
Yes.
of
Yeah.
course, it's gonna take some time. It's not EVM, so it's gonna take some
Yeah.
time for
I
people.
like the standard UTXO model more. It's a little bit more advanced than EVM, and it's kind of like Bitcoin 2.0, Cardano's standard UTXO model. Yes. Mark
Yeah,
said, What's your plan for? What's your plan to 100x in the next bull? 100x tokens. I see H bar smart. Pulse chain, maybe if Richard doesn't get in trouble with the SEC.
as far as post chain, man, I didn't sacrifice. So
Yeah, I
um,
didn't either.
I didn't sacrifice. To be honest with you, Smart, I didn't sacrifice. Do I wish I had? I wish I would have threw some of them some of them bullshit coins I had in there and sat.
Mm,
What I'm saying? So, to be honest with you, because a lot of them,
mm,
I thought, okay, in the bear market they could survive. They ain't made it. They
they
ain't made it.
didn't. No, no,
So
never do that.
I would have wished that I had thrown those in the pot and been like, man, put them on branch ass coin shit. I'll take a chance on it with that, but
Yeah.
a lot. I cashed out, man. Big boy, crypto shook me up, man. Back in, when they was talking about it was going to 100,000, and then he kept started
Ah,
saying it was going down around November. I started cashing out, so I cashed
yeah,
out a lot of crypto. So I've been on the sideline, like playing with little chunk change, play money,
yeah.
you know, ever since then. So now
Mm,
I'm going heavy into Bitcoin. And the reason I'm going heavy into Bitcoin is because I'm 50. I'm not as young as a lot of y'all. So yeah, I'm in Zen. Yeah, I'm playing with Zen. Yeah, I'm minting Zen. I play around with a little drip and all that type of stuff. But as far as me building up, I'm building my portfolio right now. Right now, I'm building for when I'm 65, when I retire.
mm,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Bitcoin is my savings account. I'm not cashing
yes.
out and going
Within
fiat.
this decade, you won't regret it.
I cash out and go to Bitcoin. Now I'm playing with. I got 1,000 or 1,500 Cardano. I got a little
Mm,
Ethereum. I got a lot of little stuff, but my main bulk of my portfolio right now is going into Bitcoin while it's low.
mm,
And
yeah.
I'll start this is the year when I start bulking up on. I don't know about it,
Mm.
Ethereum. I think Ethereum is gonna make it, man. Of course,
Yeah, it is. It
I'm,
is. Because it's going scarce. People don't realize 2.0 is like burning Ethereum with every transaction.
but what about
With the
regulation
likes
now?
of Zen, every time Zen is helping ETH to burn.
What you think
So
about
ETH is going to
regulation?
be more and more scarce. Uh, Regulations, they're going to hit, but they kind of not going to affect the major cryptos because look at the XRP thing. Like it didn't fully kill off XRP with all the SEC mess that they have.
Yeah,
When
that's
they
true.
finish and they attack, for example, Cardano, all they're gonna do is slap them with a wrist. That's like a $50 million, what do you call it, a lawsuit and all this other stuff.
They got
EOS
nothing. They
previously,
got nothing. They
yeah,
got nothing. So you're saying it. Since you're saying it, the bigger platform like the top 10, even if they do go out there with the SEC, their money in their pockets are deep enough to fight
yes,
and make
to
them
fight
make
it
them
off.
happen. That makes sense.
Yeah, if they really want to make that money, they're gonna DeFi.
Yeah, man, Ethereum has been my. I was more of an Ethereum bull than I was Bitcoin. I've been
Mm,
can't tell me nothing. Then when they switched from proof of work to proof of stake, I was staked on
yeah,
Coinbase. Dummy, I was
yeah,
staked on Coinbase, but Coinbase wouldn't let me wouldn't let me unstake. So I pulled a couple of moves. I needed to do a video on that to show people how to get your stake off Coinbase, even right now. and convert it into something
Yeah.
else to get your money off of there. Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah.
I
That's why I don't like staking with those centralized exchanges and all this other stuff because it's too. They control a lot of the things.
yeah, that was a mistake that I
Yeah.
made back during the bull run. I was like, oh, well, Coinbase is. I kept saying Coinbase is going to be a crypto bank, and as time
Yeah.
kept going, I kept saying, I see what people are saying about Coinbase. They
Yeah. That's the
they
thing.
are
They
part.
control the thing too much. That's why I kind of
Yeah.
like Cardano in a sense because Cardano will just tell you, yo, stake in your own wallet. And if you don't like the staking, you can just unstake and all your coins will come back to you in within a second.
You don't even have to unstake. You can just keep spinning your Cardano right out
Yeah.
off your stake wallet, like you know what I'm saying. Like I
Yeah.
like that liquid staking. That's what's
Yeah.
different about Cardano. That liquid
Yeah,
staking
that's
is
what
cool.
Charles was always fighting. The too much centralization is no good.
Say, hold on one second. Say, Master of Darkness. If your ETH is locked on Coinbase, I'm gonna tell you now what I did, bro. When you log into Coinbase, you'll see a message where they keep saying, "Do you want to convert your stake to CB ETH?" Now, the price is not going to be the exact same that ETH is right now, so you might lose $50, $60, but you can convert that over to CB ETH and then convert it to Bitcoin or whatever else and get your money off that, man. I took that little old loss, but that's why I did it. Yeah, there's a spread. Yeah, there's a spread. And I just bit the bullet because on the cool, I just don't know what I don't really trust Coinbase like that no more, man. I'll take that little old hundred because I only had like 2 or 3 ETH locked on there. I'll take that little $100 loss to get $3,000-4,000 off that shit. Like, nah, man, give me my money, give me my value, give me my value.
Exactly.
I looked at give me my value, and I sent to my hardware wallet. No, I ain't got to worry about it no more. They can whatever y'all do with it. I don't like nobody holding my fund. That's the thing about putting my money in a small contract. I don't like y'all just
Yes. Yeah.
I don't like you
It's
zapping my money, bro.
frustrating being locked up and you can only take a small percentage out every day. That's how they
Yeah.
get you.
Yep. Yep. That's the small contract
Yeah.
and the sacrifice. It was like sacrifice. I'm like, let me just sit and do with my money.
Yeah.
No,
That
bro.
way. Smack said, "I'm trying something new with Zen and Hex. I'm splitting them and providing liquidity fees buffer.
Yeah,
Hey, that's good move, Smack.
I'm all about that, man.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
looking at that pair on Uniswap. I was looking at that pair on Uniswap. I've been thinking
yeah.
about doing it on Pancake Swap and seeing what
Mm.
BZN and
Zen, yeah, Zen is dope. It's really cheap
Yeah, man. It's going down, man. They dumping that boy like boy. They dumping BZN like it ain't no
because
tomorrow.
there's no use case with Zen. Because think about it, like Mr. Jack is only building Zen FTs on ETH. Every time we ask him about Zen, he's like after.
I'm waiting to see if some of these DeFi you know, so these dudes that's passive income is gonna build something with it. You know what I'm saying? And so far, I ain't seen nobody on Binance talking about it yet. But I'm like, man, go build something so we can stake
Yeah,
Zen and earn yield
it'll be
or
dope. It's a
something.
good idea
Yeah,
if they
I'm
roll a
finna start learning how
contract
to
with
code.
it.
Yeah, I'm finna start learning how to code, man.
Yeah,
So I
man.
can get behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can get behind.
That's where the money is. If you're a coder, they're gonna pay you a ton load to code.
I want to learn for that and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When it comes to putting my money in these projects, I want to be able to pull that code into my VS Code, take take a look at it like you know what I mean. Like, nah, man, this ain't
Yeah,
this is right.
actually, there's some YouTubers that can do that. I used to watch videos back in 2018 of contracts that come in 10-day contracts. They run for 10 days and they just rug everybody. So the YouTuber would make a video and be like, all right, guys, I'm going to show you how to get your money out. The website is not fully down yet. And they have this backlog thing where they log in at the back of the website and they show people how they pull their money out.
Oh, for real. You,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
this,
There's
besides going through the right using the right function on BSC scan or Ether scan.
Yeah.
Besides that,
Mm.
okay.
If you know how to hit them functions right, you can get your money.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm meant to be Zen, man. That's all I'm doing, man. Is just letting them boys dump it. Now every so often they dump it so hard, I might go in there and spend cash out a little bit of
Because
drip.
here's the thing, though, my Two Satoshi on BZN, 4 trillion is already out there, and you can tell that that's not a human, that's a robot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man.
They
It's
they
so
batch
cheap.
minting that.
Yeah. It's so cheap, man. I saw you. I
Mm.
saw your video on Coin Tools. You trust them?
Not really, but that's why I made a video and I just said name everything, because there have been occasions before, not with the Zen contract, but where they change the thing to their address when you go on to withdraw, and it will all go to them. That's why a lot of people didn't trust CoinTool. But with Zen, they haven't done it yet so far. It seems like they put the code, they made the code, and they just put it out there for everyone to audit. And they openly told people, "Yo, audit our code if you don't trust us."
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
go to CoinTool underneath the select claimable thingy,
Yeah. I
it's
looked
there.
at.
But it's still, like people behind them, we still don't know who they are.
I looked at that. I looked at that Zen Dial. I started to use that, but I just don't. If I don't see a lot of people following it or talking about it,
Yeah,
I just yeah. I just kind
yeah.
of steer clear, man.
Yeah, the first Zen minters, their terms are coming up now. They're taking off a lot batch minting from CoinTool, but they all seem to be getting their coins. Like they haven't been scammed or nothing yet.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been following them on Twitter, and they posting their things.
All my mints. Well, I did the last one I did was 400 days, so those mints are
Yeah, that's a
coming in.
long way.
Yeah, long time, long time. So I
Here's
was
the
going.
mistake we made though. We should have batch minted back then.
Yeah, man. If I'd have known, I would have did 100 days. Then I would have, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, boosted it again with another 400. I just saying, I see Trey, man, got almost 3,000 wallets. I see you got how many? You got about two?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
yeah,
something
I
like
see.
that. On I think on ETH I got about 51 wallets. Zen on ETH, and on Binance I have about few hundred wallets there.
Smock said, why take the risk? Smock, I think they're doing it, man, so they could, because keeping up with 100 different uh C phrases, I guess, man, is just uh a lot harder than just batch minting. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on the NFTs. That's gonna be my batch minting and just creating 100
Mm,
MVPs at a time and taking a quick. Just the only thing about it is, man, I'm hoping that Zen really turn out to be something, man, and more people build utility for it in the long run from the community standpoint. So
yes.
I saw what Popcorn did. I staked probably about 1 million for about a couple of weeks, and I was like, "This ain't paying nothing. Let me just get my Zen up. Let me get my little Zen up out of
Yeah,
this
get it
Popcorn."
out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that was fast. Yeah,
I was like, "This ain't even paying nothing. This is garbage."
yeah. That's
Yeah,
why a lot of these staking stuff, I'm like, nah, I'm just leave it on my wallet and then I'm good.
that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna burn 1 million, man. So when I mint my ZNFTs, I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
at least burn 1 million with each one of them. And
See, that's where the fun is, though. The only problem is that Zen on ETH, Zen NFTs, the fees are pretty high, and that when it gets higher, it becomes more problematic. But as long as the fees are low and they're cheap, I reckon they can burn billions of Zen just playing with those NFTs.
hey, you know it's coming into what 2 days, 2 3 days.
Oh, is it?
But
Oh, it's nearly there.
yes, it's the 30th. I saw Trey post earlier that
Oh, that's
you
pretty.
know Trey. Yeah, he posted earlier that in his chat in his Telegram group that Jack had said that the date is going to be the 30th.
Mm.
So it's coming real quick, man. Yeah, more tokens. It said
Yeah.
on the
He's been coding it. People started to pick on him like Richard Hart, like Jack Hopium or something,
say,
because
man,
they've been waiting on NFTs for a minute.
man, that's one of the funniest. That's one of the funniest dudes, man. As far as from content creator to what he got going on with the more tokens and fighting with the X and all that shit, man. I said, man, this dude here is wild, dude.
He's
Highly
consistent,
entertaining.
though. Trayvon.
Yeah, man. So yeah, if you go to his Twitter, you'll see where he was saying that it's supposed to be on the 30th, which is in a couple of days. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready, man. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna throw a couple of hundred at him, man. See what he do. Who knows? Who
Yeah.
cares, man?
See how
Yeah.
it goes. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing: a lot of people missed out on Hex because early days it was just like this.
See, I came
But
in
then, yeah,
March
it.
of 2021. I
Yeah.
came in March of 2021. So I didn't
Mm.
find out about Richard Hart until after I had dove into crypto real deep. And then when I found out, it
Later
was
on.
like, yeah, it's like Hicks was already, on a run. I was like, damn. Wish I would have found out about this earlier. Yeah, man. So
Oh yeah.
when'd you get into Hicks?
Hex I got in sometimes in 2020, around May or June. I had like a few 100,000 because back then it was at 0.004
Oh, for real?
for
So it
Hex
was early
tokens. Yeah,
on
exactly.
before
Early
it
on,
was.
because I was messing with Uniswap. And then Uniswap said, hey, why don't we create a token? But we're not going to sell you the tokens. We're going to airdrop it to the early Uniswap users. So anybody who been messing with our DEX, you get 400 Uni tokens for free. And back
Man,
then, the Uni token, yeah, the Uniswap token was about $1.50. So what I did, I got them 400 tokens, and then I bought more. I had like 1,200 tokens, and like this was mid 2020, and then by 2021, it had went up to like $40.
yeah, I saw that. So
That's
you
but yeah,
sold? Yeah, you had
I
sold
sold.
already.
What? Yeah, once we was going on the way up between 20, $25, I'm like, I'm selling my unis.
Okay, so you
But
didn't you
then
didn't sell.
Hex, I got it at that time. Like at 0.005, I had me like a few 100,000. I think it was 150,000 tokens. And then once it hit like 3, 4 cents, 5 cents, I'm like, this ain't going nowhere. And then boom, under 10 cents, I sold. And then like in the middle of 2021, it just kept going up. I'm like, where's this thing is going? It went all the way to 55 cents.
But you had already cashed out. You had some stakes.
Yes. No, I didn't stake anything. I don't like staking. Once I looked at the website, I'm like 40% APY. What I need this for? We're in a bull market. I'm gonna wait for coin go up, sell.
Dang,
I
dang,
did not interact with the contract at all. I just had them on my MetaMask wallet.
man, that's a hard one, man. So do you have any now? Any stakes now?
Hex, yeah. Yeah, now definitely. I'm building my Hex stack back up. I think I'm back up to like 25,000 Hex tokens, and I'm trying to get like at least 100K Hex tokens and just sit on them. I don't want to stake any of that. Just hold it.
Yeah, I got some 50. I got some 5 stakes, man. I don't know. I don't know why I did that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how people do, but I
Man,
get it though. If you want to retire with it or do something,
that's what I did it because I wanted. I said, but I only did it with like, real small money. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna create some for 15 years. If it's
yeah.
still here, cool. If it ain't, oh,
Some people did 15 years. That's insane,
that's what the 5 stake is, man. I did, 15 years.
man.
I'll be 65 years old. Now that I'm in the
You
crypto
be all
industry,
set.
like, bro, I tripped out, man. I'm just,
Reggie,
I'm
shout out to you.
just tuning in, my
Yeah,
brother. Already, man. Say, man, we've been on this how long,
yeah,
bro? We've been on.
Yeah, we've been for about an hour.
Man, that's a hell of a
Smoke
screen,
said
bro.
TRX have been burning coins for over 6 months, and the price is still the same. Let that sink in. Yeah, man, Tron. Here's the thing about Tron. I never trusted Justin Sun ever since 2017.
Man,
You know what
that's
happened
what
to Justin Sun back then? He did a
man.
bogus ICO on Tron. I remember the Tron ICO back in 2017, 66 billion tokens. And he did a really bogus ICO to the
For
point where
real?
the SEC immediately got hold of him. Yeah, he was going to get locked up in China. You know who saved him? It was CZ from Binance. Binance just started their exchange back then, 2017. CZ gave the phone call to Justin Sun and said, "You got to get out of China right now. They are
I ain't never,
investigating you and the ICO you just did."
I ain't never heard that story, man. See, man,
I'll send you. I think I made a video about it.
I've never messed with Tron, bro. I've never did.
But
I ain't never
man,
bought it.
but
Been over there. I looked at it one
Tron,
time.
Tron is good though. His chain is really good because he combined two different chains. I think one half of it is EVM, Ethereum, and he copied another chain word for word. Even the white paper of Ethereum, we used to mock Tron back in 2017. Say you copied somebody else's white paper word for word, and he got caught with. So later on, he changed it. So he said half EVM, half distributed ledger technology, or something like that.
You know what's crazy? I was looking at DeFi
Yeah.
Llama earlier, and I was wondering how is Tron number 2 out of all the chains, and it's only got 14 protocols. Can someone explain? I'm serious, bro.
Because
I'm like,
it's all
it's
robot.
is that what it is,
Let
man?
me let it's all what it is. Let me tell you what other chain does that. People don't peep game. Bitcoin Cash, Satoshi's Vision, Bitcoin SB.
Oh, I've never
Go and
even
look at
looked
the
at that.
transactions. 98% of them is just robots to
For
keep
real,
the
bro.
chain going. Just to say we fucked from Bitcoin and now we are better than them. That's
That's
why there's no human using that chain at all.
I've never heard anybody talk about this. I ain't never heard now one person say, "I got Bitcoin,
Yeah.
cash,
Satoshi's
or
Vision. Yeah.
BSV." I've never heard anyone talk about Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV
No
or
one is using that.
Bitcoin or any of that. Like, yeah. Well, I was looking at this earlier. I was saying, man, how the hell Tron is number 2 above
Here's the
BSC?
thing
I
though.
was like, that's crazy.
Is the thing though. They are so cheap in fees. They cheaper than ETH. So a lot of these Ponzi's that we be messing with, a lot of them started on the Tron chain.
Yeah. I know that's where bankroll flow. That's where a lot of the yeah.
Forsage. There's
Okay.
so many of them that been on Tron 2018 and 2019 was Tron. That's why Tron was pumping a lot. But
So
once Binance Smart Chain started with their thing and they just took over the game, all of them Daves just left Tron and that's why it became a ghost chain after that.
that's why it's only 14 protocols over there, and don't nobody really do
Mm.
nothing over there. Okay.
Nobody's using that.
Yeah,
You see
I was
him trying
looking
to
at that
jump
earlier.
on the Terra Luna wave after Terra Luna collapsed. He came up with his stable coin, algorithmic, Justin Sun.
Yeah, I saw they try to come. What was it, USN or something like
Yes,
that?
USD.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw it, and I kept seeing people saying, "Nah, bro." I kept saying,
yeah, that Justin, because they know him.
"Yeah, don't nobody mess with it." So, man, let me ask you a question, bro. Where do you think Drip going?
Yeah.
How low you
Oh
think Drip going?
man, I'm with you on that one. I'm thinking bankroll flow.
Yeah, penny, 2 pennies, two
Yeah,
cents.
yeah, definitely. Because first ever but deflationary daily ROI, it became the first ever inflationary.
Hey, bro, if it go to if it what here's my how people can't see that if it go down that low, you're gonna get a max wallet for $300. It's over
Exactly.
with.
That's why I was telling people when they're telling people get a max wallet now. I'm like, why? When this thing keeps going lower, just wait until it goes a little bit lower and get you 5 different max out wallets.
You doing pretty good, ain't you? I remember you had a you. I was watching you and I was like, damn, that dude got a hell of a goddamn stacker. But you still ain't cash out here. You still ain't cash out here.
Man, I put in $6,000 between 2 wallets. It's down to like under $1,500, and I'm finding myself with more drip and less money. One wallet had like over 1,000 drip tokens sitting there, and I started with 30 drip tokens at $30.
I saw you saying it on one.
I compounded.
Yeah, I saw you saying it on one video. You were mad as hell. I said, "Now that's that he like nah he mad for real. He like, I can tell.
I was telling them. I was like, somebody's playing me, bro.
I was like,
where my money?
I'm seeing. I was like, I'm seeing a lot of YouTube videos. That dude's serious. I tell you, because you were cool about 5 months ago. You like, I'm just gonna keep compounding, and I'm gonna show you guys.
Yeah, I believed them for a minute because what I was doing, I gave them the benefit of the doubt. And Beach Office was like, let's just hydrate and chill. I was like, all right, cool. White flag. I was like, I'm just gonna hydrate and chill. Let's see if it pan out their way.
I saw you when you made that video. I didn't even respond, bro. I just looked and I said,
Smack is rolling on the floor. Smack knows what happened. They played me, bro.
I started to say something to you, bro. I was like, you gonna listen to Beats Office 365? Like,
yeah, Stadia Mac was like, bro, you switched up, bro. You was right all along. Why you switch up? Why you listening to them? They was mad at me. I was like, Stadia, just chill. I'm just playing their game for a minute. Let's see.
Yeah, but I didn't know you had put in 6 racks. I didn't put in 300.
Look at that. Oh man, you made the right choice.
And I done pulled out 200. So I'm sitting there looking
man.
So now I want to put some in. It's like, man, hell no.
Yes, definitely.
Nah, I see. I know. I said, man, I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
Once you see where it's going, you know they're playing us, bro.
I saw it go from, man, it just went from $1 to 80. I looked up there and said 66. I said, oh hell no, this is going down fast.
And the videos, my Two Satoshi. The videos that used to come out, remember months ago? Hey yo, last chance to buy drip under $10. It'll never be under $10 again.
That's why I made that, because I was trying to I was trying to defend Stunner and Ray them. I was like, listen, man, y'all can't be mad at these dudes because they got in early, and you know what I'm saying? I could have got in then. So that's why I made my first video. I was like, listen, man, y'all can't be mad at anybody. Then I kept watching.
Yeah.
I just kept watching. I'm like, wait a minute. Nah, y'all keep saying it was at 50. It's a good time to buy in. 40. This is a good time to buy in. 30. I was like, now let me say something, man. These dudes about
they
to
thought it goes in cycles, but it doesn't.
Nah, man. All of this is coordinated stop selling. They just stop selling for a while, make some buys, make the price go back up, make you FOMO in. And when you FOMO in, it's time to do like that no sell November. And then cat daddy, and then talking about the soon as November ended, motherfucking dumb. I mean, it was no sale August. September 1st.
You know what it was? I was telling people, but they didn't believe me. I said, the minute you believe in no sell August or November or whatever, you are the exit liquidity. You don't see that. You were the top joke.
OXDR did that video showing, and here he is, September 1st.
Shout out to OX, man. I wish he was on this live, man.
Hey man, because I done gave him hell in his. I done gave him hell in his comment section too about Furio. Like, what's up with
Yeah,
Furio, bro? You ain't gonna say nothing.
yeah,
You just gonna keep on riding. You ain't gonna say nothing about it,
yeah.
huh? Yeah.
Furio
But I
got
was
us bad.
cool, dude. So anybody, if you see this video, if you see me in your comment section, just know, man. I just give you.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen. I'm gonna give you an elbow one time. Like, what's up with that bullshit, bro? You just gonna keep on talking, bro. One time. What's up, man?
Smack rolling. Smack the only one though that warned all of us way before I even got into Furio. Smack hit me up on Twitter. Yo, look them up. These another one. These I don't trust these dudes. This was months ago.
Man, you know what
And then I'm
now.
watching the elements. I'm like, let me give them the benefit of that. I'm watching them. I'm watching them. And towards the end, I'm like, this seems to be just at $5.50. Maybe I'll throw in a G in there. And then boom, a few days later, they gone.
Man, Jimmy, they were cold. They rugged themselves. Like they was in
They
what
were
was it
cold.
1990s
Smack
and
hit
then
me up
dropped.
like, see, I told you.
Say, man, I would tell you, I be seeing Smock on Muddy channel. So, because Muddy, you know what I'm saying, Muddy been around for a while. So I almost ate in the ooze. I almost ate into the big fur. I was just saying big fur. I almost, I
Yeah, man.
almost ate. Yeah,
Muddy be hyping them up because
man.
Muddy's
Say,
all DeFi, so he has to hype up all of those projects.
yeah, so he
He
know
likes
that.
it like he's like an innovation kind of guy. So Muddy likes new things. When it's like a new DeFi, Muddy's like, yeah, this one is doing this one. This is the core. This how they switched on it. That's why it's good to pay attention to sometimes when he brings up new platforms in there
Oh, cause
because
I be
one of them could hit.
I be listening, bro. He be telling you on the cool. If you really listen, he be like, yeah, but he'll
Yeah,
hype it up. But someone down through there, like
yeah,
3 hour stream, he'll say, but I don't really know about this one. But yeah, you better
yeah,
catch it. If you don't catch what because he ain't gonna fud it, but he gonna be like,
yeah,
yeah, it's cool. The contract is hot, but somewhere through that comment, somewhere through there, he gonna say, yeah, but I don't really know about this one, so be careful.
yeah.
You better catch that shit. You don't catch this, you gonna
Yeah,
get
he'll
wrecked.
tell you straight away. At least he tells you like when there's a red flag, he brings it up straight away. I don't like this what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah, because and that's the thing. That's why a lot because I'll be watching them in Furio, Telegram, Elephant. They don't like the fact that he'll give you the positive, but he's gonna give you the negative too.
As
And
well, yeah, they don't like that.
if you can't handle that, ain't no need to
Yeah.
be.
They want like a stable fund movement where the dev just sneezes and everybody follows.
They want some more stunners. That's what they want. They want somebody who can just talk
Yeah,
about
nah,
it.
that's not like it. That type of content creating like it's just it's more it does more damage to the fact like more people get more naive. Like it's just positive, positive, positive. Let's get into it. But then when it rugs, then what?
Oh, you just move on to the next thing. Because I done
Yeah,
seen him do it 100 times. All them minors. Oh man, that
yeah.
boy. My boy was hyping up them minors one after the next, after the next, and when it's all
That's why I was
rug,
getting at him.
yeah, and when they all
I was
rug,
like, he made a video and he was telling me, "Oh, you got to come out now. Furio's gone. You got to do the put work. You got to come out now." I was like, "Oh, nah, not you. You had like 10 different platforms at one time, every single day,
man, the Matic
rug
minor,
after rug, and just move on to the next."
the B&B minor, this minor, this, and I was like, I ain't gonna be throwing all my money in this shit. By that time, I had got used to the game, and I was like, nah, bro, because I followed you over, you know what I'm saying, on some other things. And
Yeah,
sure enough, check mark, check, check. I kept going, baked
gone.
beans, gone. I was like, man, I ain't following you. Yeah, man, I ain't
Yeah,
buying
this
no.
year was bad, man. In DeFi, this year was trash.
I learned a lot, bro. As somebody who
Yeah,
was brand new, because if you want to stay safe, stay on Coinbase, buy your coins, send them to your hardware wallet, stay over there where it's
yeah.
safe at. Keep your stay.
I always tell
Don't.
people borrowing crypto because borrowing crypto might be boring for a 2 3 year bear market, but then it rewards you so much. if you just buy and hold. You got to play the long-term game. You don't necessarily have to get paid daily percentages to survive into this, because these daily percentages, they can't pay you daily forever.
Yeah, they make it sound
90%
good.
of the people we lose.
They make it sound good,
Yeah,
man.
but it's not.
Yeah, they make it sound like you a bum if you don't get in these contracts. Well, right? Well, Ray make you feel like you a broke buster if you don't get, you ain't got no money. Like, damn, Ray as hell, bro. And he ain't got no $1,000, man. I can't just be throwing it in this one, that one.
Yeah,
But then, when
that's
I go
crazy.
back on their channel, what I noticed is that they were here for the last bear market, so they were able to get 300 AVAX,
Yes,
1,000 polygons.
that's how they play with it. Oh, some of that is hex money too.
Yeah, and they was
I mean, come on. If you had like a million hex for 0.5 Ethereum, you could buy it back then, a million hex for just 0.5 ETH, and ETH was only $300 at the time. So imagine you had like 2 million hex or 3 million hex, and hex goes up to 50 cents. That's you made $1 million just off of hex alone, and then you convert them into your AVAXs and your BNBs, and then you just start rolling with DeFi.
Yeah, so you'll never be broke again. That's why I try not
Exactly.
to. I can't focus on them cats. They money too
Yes.
long. You know what I'm saying? They've been here too long.
I tell people, yeah, you gotta build your altcoin bags up first, altcoin go moon, and then you can go play with DeFi.
That video you did when you showed your you actually showed your wallet with 100,000. You know what I'm talking about with the Cardano. I was like, that's it now.
Yeah.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that theirs aren't
Because
real, but
yeah,
yours
because
is
he was
like.
saying, documentations beats conversation and that. I was like, just this wallet alone, I made 80 bands with it. And I pulled that out in November when Bitcoin was at like 68,000. All the altcoins were high up.
Yeah, I watched that.
That was like, this is how I made, yeah.
That's when I really started following you real heavy. Like I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
dude is showing like the real, like build it up slow.
Yeah.
Now if you put in $100 every one of your every time you get paid or
Yes.
every other 2 weeks, and just dollar cost
Build your
average,
stack.
just build your bag up. And I was like, I can rock with that. That's what made me want to
Yes.
stream with.
That's exactly that's why I pulled out that wallet. I said it'll make you look back 2 years and said, this is how much I've built it up on. Now I can start pulling all of that out. That's how I was able to put in like 10,000 into DeFi, different DeFi platforms and all of that. And I still have dry powder left to buy more altcoins, waiting for prices, Bitcoin to go lower and some of these prices to drop so I can buy more ADA, more HBuy and all of these other things. That's why I always preach to people, because that's what worked for me. Like there was no drip for me, no DeFi contracts, because I didn't believe in none of them, because of what happened previously. I'm like, yo, I got killed in 2018, 2019. I'm not touching this.
I got to right around ring.
Reggie is my guy.
He said he got to right around ring, and he been getting, man. Say, was Ring one of those nodes? I think Ring was Ring one of those nodes, man. They almost got me
Ring Finance. Ring Finance, yeah.
Seifu, I almost got. I didn't get that. They didn't get me. It's a lot of
you didn't get into that one.
Nope.
Safu, actually, I did well with Safu.
Did you, man?
Yeah, when it first came out, like in March, I capped it at like from $40 I bought in, and then within 10, 15 days, it ran up to like $300 per Safu token. I'm like, this is enough. That's what I need.
Reggie, you 150K, bro.
Reggie, man.
Bro,
yeah, Reggie, you went a bit too hard there, bro.
Yeah, I might salute you on that one, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna laugh at
Yeah,
that,
some
man.
some people you won't believe my Two Satoshi. Some people watching us, they put real money in there.
Yeah, man, I'm not used to that, bro. Because if you look at
Yeah,
the average person, most people are struggling to even save $1,000. They live in paycheck to paycheck to paycheck. So when you come into
mm,
crypto and you people talking about all through 10,000 in the platform, it's like you did what, bro? You put what? Why would you do that? Who
yeah,
got that kind of money? I'm talking about seriously for the last year. I've been like, what do you do?
yeah,
Where y'all get
yeah.
money
Where you
like
get that money from?
Yeah, man, that's why I went to drive. That's why I went back over the road. So I'm gonna get my bread up, bro. Get back in this truck and start shifting these gears again, man. And I'll say,
Yeah,
I'll
some
holler.
people do put their money in it.
Yeah, so I've been throwing
Some
100.
even on drip, I like people told me on Twitter that yo, hey, I'm gonna mortgage a house or something, and I'm like, yo, you got two houses and you're gonna try and sell one of them to get into drip? Don't do that, bro. They're like, bro, should I really do this? I'm like, nah, bro, don't you ever, like, not on a DeFi contract. This is real life, real money. You want to use that to put it into these contracts that are dying.
Man, I'm gonna have to do a video on this because I
Yeah,
just don't understand. I just don't
yeah,
understand, bro. It's like the reality from where crypto people who throwing this money around from where the average everyday person is at is the divide is like that wide. It's like, bro, ain't nobody
it's a
finna do
big
that,
gap.
man. Yes, a huge gap, a gap so big that I hear certain guys who are whales, they talk in such a way, and it's like you're not gonna get
Mm.
the average investor in your platform because of how you talk about the minnows, the guys with the small accounts. Like you
Yeah,
shit on
or
them.
I'm not newbie friendly and stuff like that. Like you're discouraging them from even learning from you and how you done it. But I'm not newbie friendly. Just because you made it, so you have no time for the newbies. Pretty much, that's what you're telling people, and that's a wrong message to send.
Yeah,
You're
and
supposed to do better than that.
that's why I have no problem saying y'all they making y'all into extra liquidity because I don't care
Yes,
about if it's 100,000 dudes in drip, I don't care about 90,000 or 80,000. It's those 10 that they're taking. They paycheck, and it's
everything.
like, oh yeah, and it's like then when the price dropped from 180 down to $2, was like, oh well, did nobody hold it? It's
Yes,
like, nah, bro, you could have kept it real at any point and just what I'm saying? Because yeah, that
tell
I have to be
people
real.
because
Yeah, people.
they dressed it as the best thing ever. Every day they were taunting
Uh,
people, attacking people, telling people whatever you own, even your altcoins, is all rubbish. Drip is it. And then when people get in, this is what happens.
man, I be hearing my boy Stunner say shit like he said, "Oh, people who audit code, those are just failed developers." I was looking like, man, what are you talking about, dude? Now, if you knew in crypto, you're gonna listen to that and be like, "Oh, for real? Well, man, don't listen to that shit." Excuse my language, man. I ain't crypto all day. I don't read white papers. Man, don't listen to that dude. Man, don't listen to that nonsense. Some of this shit, I be like, man, I wish I could be in a room with this cat, dude, because dude, I'd knock your head off telling people these new people who don't know no better.
It's
It's
like
like
a
you
roll the
reckless.
dice kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like he's like a roll the dice kind of thing. Just roll it. Just roll. Don't worry about the.
I see why these dudes are anonymous. Some of these dudes, I see why you anonymous. You ain't got no face. You ain't got no picture. Because if you came through Texas and one of these cats from South Dallas or somewhere say you, man, they knock your head off, bro, by some of that
Yeah,
stuff
you
that you say.
can.
And these dudes be talking like, I don't read white papers. What? Nah, man, get all that. Like, bro, don't do that,
Yeah,
man. Oh, well, you a bum or like I said, these dudes be talking real greasy because they got enough dashboard money, enough internet
yeah,
bank money to where but you get some of these new dudes, man. Listen, man. So like I said, I feel I'm gonna keep pushing through. I'm gonna keep I'm gonna keep banging every now and then. I'm gonna ruffle some feathers. I'm gonna piss some people off. Um, who knocking people out?
Crypto King said, well,
Knocking people out.
Crypto King is funny.
Man, I don't pay no attention to nobody
Yeah,
like that, man.
you can't be doing that, eh? All of them be going back on their words now, just doing the exact same thing you bit now.
Yeah, now I think he talked. I don't know. He said he was just talking about people and their feelings, and now he knocking people out. Dude, I'm not a normal. I'm not. I'm a normal human being, bro. I'm an ex-felon, bro. I don't really play these online
Mm,
bullshit
yeah,
games that these
that's the
dudes.
thing, my two Satoshi. They don't know
I'm a
the
real dude.
background of so many people.
Yeah, yeah. On the cool's like y'all be like, wow, he's bro. On the cool, I'm a real person, bro. So
Yeah,
unlike a lot of these dudes who you don't know who they are, who their face is, you don't know their real name. My name is Chris, bro. I'll tell you my name because it is what it is. So I'm not like a lot of
mm,
these other dudes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of
yeah,
these dudes who are talking on these videos and just throw your money in or whatever, I'm never gonna do that because my face is out here. I'm real. I
mm,
got people who follow
yeah,
me from Facebook, from my real life, from my real family. So I don't
yeah,
play like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So all that
Can't be out here scamming and doing all this other.
like I said, yeah, because a lot of these guys just, well, oh wow, listen, bro, dude, I don't send threats. I really be meaning that shit.
Yeah,
So take
yeah.
take
Can't
that
be
back.
playing with people like that.
Yeah, so take that back to Telegram, and I mean that. Yeah, real talk. A lot of stuff that he be saying, not just him. A lot of the stuff that these little old internet dudes be playing with. Yes, dude. Yeah, because I know
A
some
lot of
dudes who
internet games.
yeah. And but if you but who is he? He's Nino Brown, right? So you're on you
That's
now
his
peep it.
character.
You're on the line playing like you Nino Brown, which was a gangster in real life. And then when a dude who really say some real shit, like, oh well, hey man, what you pick? You could have
This
picked
is a
any
character.
character. You could have picked any character in the world, but you picked Nino Brown.
Yes, Thanos funny like that.
You could have picked Andy from Mayberry. You could have picked a whole bunch of people, but you Nino Brown. Why you pick Nino? Why you pick a gangster? Why you pick? Come on,
Yeah.
man.
And
Come
Nino
on.
he wasn't just a gangster. Nino was like an antagonizing ass character too.
These these dudes be these dudes be online talking about they the opposition and they gonna do it. And they be like, man, what are y'all talking about, bro?
The
Y'all
haters.
yeah, they be but over crypto.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking about this person is stealing money and this person is. I'm talking about. I done heard some things in some of these live chats, and I'll be like, "Man, I don't know if these dudes really know that they are really playing with people's real hard-earned money. They think
Yeah.
it's a game." Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying what I'm saying to him. Some of these dudes really be thinking like, I'm like, oh, well, bro, I know some people who, if you talk them into investing $1,000 and
Yes.
it got
Lose
plugged,
it.
bro,
They coming after you.
they gonna play
They
with
gonna
you,
woke
man.
you up. Yeah.
They man, listen. That's a lot of these dudes who be in the comment section on my videos and stuff like that. I just let them rock out and let them say what they
Yeah,
need
a
to say.
YouTuber was saying that. He was saying, "Oh, you guys need to onboard your family members and stuff." I said, "You think we want to bring our family members and our friends over here? We're dealing with real people in the real world that can't
But
afford to lose like a $10,000."
no, and they normally be anonymous. You'll
Yes,
never know who they are. You'll never know their name. You never know their face. You don't know nothing about them. So when it all go down, they just
gone,
shoot in the wind. They
vanished.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, unlist the
Yeah,
videos or take the channel down or move on to something else.
yeah, and be gone. Because as far as I know, that was Stunner's second channel.
Here's
Because
the scary part. BitConnect promoters, a lot of their content you don't see it on no more.
no, I know.
This is
Because
4 years ago.
if you go all the way back to the first video Stunner did, the very first video he did on this channel, he said, "They got me, y'all. I'm back though." So he had another channel before this one, but I don't know if YouTube struck it down or whatever. So that's how I know, like, dude, these dudes can do all kind of hoopla and talk on how to do all that stuff. Get people
Yeah,
scammed.
they need to be careful, man, especially with the SEC thing with the hex and them. That's why I was telling Stunner before. I was like, Stunner, you need to be careful because he was bragging about being the smartest one in the room. How am I the smartest one in the room? I said, you're not that smart because a couple of weeks ago he was crying about Forex not paying him because Forex was paying some other influencers promoting the Animal Farm launch or something.
I heard somebody making a reference to that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah, and I was like, why you putting yourself on the spot like that? Like, I thought you're not with the devs. That's kind of like the reason why I like Stunner, because he's not really with the developers like that. He's not in DAO groups or none of that. Stunner's just an investor. He's a straight shooter.
I noticed like when I go to it's a DeFi it's a drip page where they got all of the influencers for drip on it. I noticed the Stunner wasn't on it. I was like, well, nah, wait a minute. They
Yeah,
got
he not really in their thing like that.
that's what kind of that's what made me say, wait a minute. That's kind of
Yeah,
weird that the
because he
those
knows the game. He had to distance himself from them.
I
But
guess
for
that's what
him
he
to
did.
come out there, that's what he did. And then for him to come out now and say, Forex, you ain't paid me to promote the Ammo Farm launch or something. I'm like, you're putting yourself on the spot right there. Yeah.
That's my girl
I'm like,
calling.
you putting yourself. Hey, I think I better let you go then.
Yeah, same. And on the cool, yeah. Whoever Crypto King is, I don't guess that's one of your subs or whatever.
Yeah, he randomly comments on my videos and that. He
Okay,
cool though. He all right. He's just like a diehard gripper.
okay, well, run back and tell your boy what I said, and it is what it is, huh? If you don't like it.
You want to see my Two Satoshi box Stunner?
Say, man, let me go ahead and catch this call, man. I'm gonna catch y'all back, man.
All right, my Two Satoshi. Peace.
Peace.
Yo.
Hello.
All right, guys, this was a solid live. Shout out to you all, Reggie, Crypto King, Smock. Hey, man, everybody, whoever I missed, shout out to you all, man. This was a great live. Hey, Crypto King, chill. Talk about boxing people and stuff like that. This is DeFi. We talking about finances and crypto and money. You talking about fighting people and stuff. Yeah. Oh, Yieldly Main, my guy. The Drip Network, Animal Farm, nothing else looking to say. Hey, shout out to you, I guess. Rough bets. Hey, all the guys are pulling up. Yo. Yeah, man, this was a great live. My Two Satoshi hit me up on Twitter and he wanted to catch up and talk and all this other stuff. I might do another one with OXDR if you wanted to come on live, but yeah, I need to set up a stream because I don't know how to really do this stuff. So I need to work on setting up a stream and just bring on some of the guys and we talk crypto, DeFi, and all of that. That's all it is, man. Crypto King. That's what he said. Not me. You're instigating. You're instigating, bro. You're instigating. Ain't nobody boxing anybody. You want to talk about boxing people? Crypto Kings, man. Shout out to him. Hey, good live, bro. Thanks. Yeah, shout out to you guys. I'm about to pull out soon. So, yeah, salute to everybody, man. Thank you all for watching. Hit the like button. Yeah, if you like this live, we can talk one-on-one. Yeah, yeah. We can do that nowadays. I will try to do this once a week or something like that if I'm not too busy. But yeah, definitely, man. We're gonna do some of these lives every now and then where we can just get to catch up and talk and and vibe, man. Yeah, salute to everybody. All right, peace.